I'm so excited. You are a very special guest. You are actually...
An astronaut, yes.
That's so cool.
And I think it's pretty cool to be here hanging at your restaurant.
Foodie call in space.
While you're spending 6 months in space, you have to eat.
Yes. Food, for a couple reasons, is very important. One, you notice every time you go to a party or something, it always revolves around food. So just the socialization aspect of eating.
Sure.
And then just the different flavors and just the pleasure in eating.
I think a lot of folks think that you eat space ice cream, the Neapolitan kind that we get at the Air and Space Museum, 24/7.
I don't think that ice cream has actually been eaten since maybe the 1 or 2 Apollo flights. So no, we don't eat that.
Got it.
We've got some very good, very, very good food. There's different means that it comes. One is rehydratable, which means it's been dehydrated and water's been taken out. And so we just inject, we have a galley where we inject hot or cold water into it. Then we also have thermostabilized food, which is basically, that's the pouch.
Okay.
We see the green or silver pouches, and you just cut it open and eat.
Wow, there you go.
I actually brought some of my favorite space foods with me.
Wow.
We have
veritable smorgasbord.
some breakfast, my coffee and granola, one of my favorites.
Ooh, nice. Complete. You know this is authentic because of the Velcro dot.
Exactly.
Dinner's ready. Does food taste different in space?
I didn't notice that it tasted different. Some people have said that before, but to me, it didn't seem any different.
If you brought an apple, smuggled an apple in on your pocket, one of your many pockets, would that be okay? Can you eat normal food in space?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, we have several cargo vehicles a year that bring us supplies and that sort of thing. And usually there is fresh fruit and or vegetables along with that. I remember when some grapefruit arrived, which was probably the best because when you start to peel it, the smell was amazing.
All
absolutely
of those
amazing.
Citrus oils coming out from the zest.
It was amazing.
I'm hungry.
There's a cool video about strawberry shortcake that you made.
And sometimes you just want to come up with something different, unique. And so I took some shortbread cookies and we had rehydrated some strawberries and I went ahead and rehydrated some milk.
The milk, because of surface tension, naturally kind of sticks to it.
Yeah. So you have to get creative sometimes and come up with things like that. But when you find something,
it feels good.
It feels good.
Are there condiments like salt, pepper?
Yes, we have our salt and pepper are in liquid form.
Right, because you don't want a cloud of pepper.
And we get bonus food where we can select some of our own personal food to take. And I had tubes of garlic paste. And that will do wonders for rehydrated asparagus and some other vegetables. So I use that quite a lot in space.
It sounds like you're pretty happy with the food in space.
Yeah.
When you get back to Earth, are you like, gosh, I wish this was in a pouch?
Heavens no.
No?
No.
Let's check out the kitchen. I thought it would be really cool to show everyone how they can make their own space condiments at home. Salt and pepper. How cool is that?
That sounds very cool.
Does it look familiar?
No.
How about now?
No.
Ahem. How about now?
Oh, like home.
There we have it. All right, so welcome to the galley. If anybody's been watching Foodie Call knows that I love salt because salt makes things taste better. And that's kind of the goal of a cook, is to make things taste better. Salt is our best friend. In zero gravity, if I were to give this a toss, it would practically be a minefield for your eyes and nose if you were inhaling.
Yes.
So we need to convert this to a liquid. It's really difficult. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Gently, gently, just add water. Salt dissolves in water and will make a saline solution. So this is just a little hot water. And I'm just gonna let that sit and give it a stir. All right, so for your space table, this would be the salt. And then you would add just a droplet or so of it at a time to your food. We just made space salt.
Yes, we did. That's amazing.
How easy was that?
Amazing.
You hear that? An astronaut told me something I did was amazing. Like, hear that, Mom? All right, next is pepper. Pepper's a little bit more difficult because pepper does not readily dissolve in water. But it'll be a lot easier if we combine it with oil. So in goes some peppercorn. And then we'll add plenty of oil. Almost like a 1-to-1 ratio. This is something you have to do, I would imagine, terrestrially. So a lot of those flavors are going to now be in oil, but we don't want that chunky, nasty mass. So we'll just pass it through a little coffee filter. And then that will slowly drip down through there.
Space pepper.
Space pepper.
I like it.
Yeah, and it's not nearly as spicy as I thought.
It's nice.
Yeah, this will work with any spice. It also works with herbs. Great. Space salt, space pepper. Now all we really need is some space food, which you so graciously provided. All right, so I'm gonna mess around with the ingredients here. This might get weird. I'm gonna start with this granola. I'm gonna heat up the tomato basil. So I'm just gonna plop it in the 170-degree water. Now just a little space salt. We've got broccoli au gratin. Wow, it's real like big broccoli chunks. It's no joke, huh? Now it's kind of like a pizza margharita. I want to try mixing this chocolate pudding cake, tropical fruit salad, Kona coffee with cream and sugar, and a maple muffin top. You would normally eat this straight out of the pouch.
That's right.
Right? Okay.
It doesn't look quite as appetizing after it's been taken out of.
All right, so this is your muffin top. So now I'm just gonna add this coffee glaze.
Let's try it.
Is there like a space Cheers, like an International Space Station version of Cheers? Like comets or
No.
nebula? No. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Uh-oh. Not bad.
Not the worst thing on earth. Are you ready to try dessert?
Yep.
All right, I think this is gonna be kind of like a no-brainer of success. Yeah.
So I need to get some of this.
That's great. You eat like
and
I
the
eat.
fruit.
Right?
You know, I could see everybody sitting around and
Taking a
taking
bite.
bites.
To Foodie and beyond!
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here.
Thanks for
and
having me.
you know, I tell you, we look forward to learning more about what's going on with space, with food and space.
Oh, it was fun. Lots of fun.
Sup? Went to space. Where you been? No?
No, not so much.
Oh.
Yahoo!